Hey Pisces, this is your reading with me for the 13th to the 19th of December 2021. We're going to have a look, see what's coming through and what messages I can also give to you as well. Alright, so let's take a look, let's see what's happening. And I'm going to do a full tarot spread. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Also, if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below since I do the giveaway every single month. And also private paid reading information is down below as well. They're done within 12 to 24 hours with me. And the last thing I wanted to mention is that my intention manifesting items are available on my website, which is shopmoonlightguidance.com. These are items that are meditated with, sage, handmade, and they're for different intentions. There's items like bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, your wallet or your purse, intention pouches. There's also crystals, candles, sage, and so many other varieties of items as well, which you can check out. And you can check out the review section at the bottom of my website. So yeah, really special items. You just kind of have to, I guess, try it to know. Like, there's no other way I can really explain it, but definitely do check it out if you're interested. All right, Pisces. Wow, the World card. Satisfaction is going to hit you this week in a good way, okay? In a good way. Got another card flipped over. Wow, that's a completion. You know, actually, the World card is also about a completion. And this is also about completion in your home life. So you'll start to feel more resolved in your home life. You'll start to feel more stable in your home life. 10 of Cups, again, is a completion because 10 is the pinnacle. Oh, wow. Like, I feel like there's a lot of happiness in this regard. Some of you may not have been feeling very well prior. So this week you feel recovered, you feel healed, you feel good, right? Some of you may have felt like physically not very well, or you may have had, you know, some issues here and there with certain health things. But this week you're starting to feel so much better. You know, you might have, I mean, I'm just going to give you an example, right? It's going to vary from person to person, as this is a general reading, not a private one. But you may have had a cold, you may have been recovering because maybe you hit your arm, or you know, you had some issues in your throat, or you had a headache. This week is very nice because you feel recovered, you feel rested, you feel better within yourself, you're able to complete tasks, you're able to get things done, you feel like you can really just get dressed and show up. You know, it's this kind of energy that I pick up on, because some of you have had some, you know, you've just got a recovery basically, and some of you mentally, okay? So even though you might think to yourself, well, physically I wasn't feeling that way, but I was mentally. Again, mentally you may have also felt overwhelmed, emotional, frustrated. This is a much better week where things are picking up, things are getting better. 3 of Cups here shows some social energy, so there's going to be some socializing this week, as well as a balance in terms of you also being in your own energy, right? So we see some social energy, you being in your own energy, you being in your own energy, some social energy. So it's a very balanced week. It's nice to see, it's nice to pick up on, and it doesn't seem to be extremely stressful. The interesting thing here is that someone romantically may also ask you out on a date or flirt with you, send you a message. That's another thing that I'm also picking up on, because you seem to feel confident within yourself, and when you feel confident within yourself, people tend to be very triggered. People seem to be very triggered and actually come towards you. So that's just another thing that I'm seeing. The Hanged Man. Page of Wands. Ace of Cups. 9 of Cups, yeah, so there's a wish come true here, which leads to something that you've always wanted. Now, if you've been doing some applying in terms of applications, or you've submitted some information, you've submitted something, perhaps you've put an entry in for a competition, you may hear some good news in regards to this. So that's another thing that I'm seeing, is that it kind of leads you down a beautiful path. Now, for some of you, an application that you put in, you might realize that it leads you to another new opportunity, which actually then gives you abundance. So that's another thing as well, is that it, regardless, right, it's going to take you down the right path towards that happiness and joy that you very much so want. And the Hanged Man here shows that you're going to feel very enlightened, and again, very well rested. Your mind is going to be activated. You're not going to feel as tired as you have done in previous weeks. So you've got Temperance as well, Sagittarius energy. This is nice because you feel patient, you feel balanced, you feel happy. Whew. It feels good, you know, it feels really, really good. Basically, all the answers that you need are on their way. That's it. All the answers you need. Some of you have been thinking about whether you're going to have more stability in the future. I feel like things are coming together. Some of you have been worried about, Moonlight, am I going to feel emotionally better? You'll start to feel this week brings you that change. Some of you are wondering whether you will have, you know, someone come towards you romantically and actually be with you. Right there. It is there. This week brings you also a lot of dreams where you might actually see yourself, see your future self, where your future self is happy, smiling, content, you know, really just fulfilled in what you want. So pay attention to your dreams for sure. It's hard sometimes to remember dreams, but if you can, it's a very dreamlike week, because on the 19th you've also got the Venus retrograde. So Venus retrograde is really interesting because this Venus retrograde seems to point out a lot towards finances, which I know is bizarre, okay, considering it's Venus and Venus is the planet of love. But you got the Two of Pentacles, and this has been coming out in a lot of the zodiac sign readings. So the Two of Pentacles is about financial stability. I feel like there is an energy here of just many of you trying to save rather than overspend. You want to be as balanced as possible. There's also a trip here that many of you are thinking about making, so that's going to cross your mind in this particular week. We also have the World card as well. Many of you may think to yourself, you know what, maybe now's not the right time. That's something I see here, but it is definitely something that's crossed your mind. King of Pentacles is you thinking about your home environment. Some of you want to move. Some of you are looking for a new place. Some of you are thinking, oh, I really want to move to a new home or have my own house or have my dream house. So a lot of you are thinking also in the context of those kind of wishes and wanting those aspects of your life to also come together, from what I'm picking up on, which again we see here as well. We've got the Moon, Six of Wands, Knight of Swords, ooh, Knight of Wands. Okay, look. There's definitely someone here that has attraction towards you, there's no doubt about it, and you are in many ways also waiting for this person to take things further, right? You're waiting for this person to make their move, and so this week you're waiting for them to come towards you, you're waiting for them to say something. Moon here shows it's a little bit hidden, so some of you may not see them do so much towards you in this particular week itself, but it's almost like they're gearing up to do more towards you, and they're gearing up to come towards you from what I see. So for a lot of you, you may not see that happen, right? The Moon energy is really powerful because this is your Pisces energy, which I think is very important. Pisces energy is also the Hanged Man. Remember, Hanged Man is ruled by Neptune, so Pisces is also ruled by Neptune. So a lot of you may find that this is hidden, it's not really happening. You may feel at times isolated from this, right? And kind of by yourself in your own energy. But at the same time, there is an energy here of someone wanting to talk to you, someone in your energy, right? You might be telepathically communicating with this person, but I just feel like there is someone here with the Knight of Swords and Knight of Wands who A, wants to talk to you, B, has a lot of attraction towards you, C, wants to come forward, but they're also trying to figure out how to come forward, what to say, what to do, when's the right time, when's the appropriate time, when not to do so. All of these things they are thinking about. I also feel like the Six of Wands here shows a little mini victory happening this week. So you might get some really good news in regards to something that makes you feel so fulfilled. Remember this opportunity I mentioned here, this desire, and then getting this opportunity and it gives you that completion. That is also very much so a possibility. Some of you may get an interview, you may get a job offer, you may get a bit more money that comes your way because you are focusing on, you know, stability financially. For some of you, there's someone romantic that comes to you and talks to you and you're like, yes, thank you so much, right? So there's something really wonderful that just gives you that sense of victory and abundance in that sense too. Let's have a look at the message cards. Oh, I will fight for us. Yeah, definitely someone here wants to fight for this connection. We have here fast. It's almost like, you know, they take their time to come to you, but when they're in the picture, it goes fast, okay? The connection moves very, very quickly, and they want to make sure that they're ready for things because they feel like with you, things would move very quickly and it's just a natural trajectory of the connection. Whereas if they come to you and they're not so ready, they feel like they won't be able to handle everything. So that's what I see with the fast energy. I will fight for us is really interesting because they really do visualize, you know, being with you, moving things forward and taking things to the next level. A new start here shows that many of you are feeling very, very rejuvenated this week. Remember, I mentioned that a lot of you are healing, you're feeling better, you're feeling emotionally stronger, you are feeling not as, let's say, not as burdened with perhaps, you know, some certain things with like health and things like that. There's some healing from like minor things that have happened before. Like some of you may have caught a cold and now you're much more healed and you're feeling so much better in this particular week, or you may have felt really under the weather in previous weeks and now you feel so much better. So that's the moon here as well, is that there's someone hidden still, okay? So there's someone romantically that's still hidden and it's sort of harmonizing, but I just feel like there's potential for some of you that they'll come forward in this week. For others of you, it will take some time before they come forward, but they're really triggered to come to you. And they want to make this happen. Make no mistake about it. Oh, so I think that's very interesting. And for some of you, there could be a new start. Remember I mentioned like new jobs, like applications that you may have put in, but jobs, offers and things like that. You may want to create a new start, perhaps also with moving, jobs, things like that, you know. I really see here many of you wanting to make a new start, also in relationships as well. Okay, so that's what we have right there. This is your reading with me, Pisces. If this resonated with you, let me know in the new, I don't even know where I was going with that. Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course intention items, which are on my website. Everything's listed down below. I also have TikTok and Instagram if you want to follow me on there. Feel free to check it out. The links are down below and I'll see you all very, very soon. Alright, take care everyone.